Okay, it's Thursday, January 20th, and I just wanted to show you I bought some Tesla puts here, the 1020 puts, and I want to kind of look at the chart and show you what's developing, the strat signals, the strat context, and everything else. So if I look first at the 5-minute chart, that's where I actually bought the puts back here at the arrow. It was a 2 up, 2 down. Kind of a signal to get short, and then and it's kind of near what at that point was the high of the day. Now if you look at the 15-minute chart, which is what I look at as my trading chart, once I see the green bar here strong, normally I'm expecting follow through higher unless that fails to break out. In this case we did get the first directional move of the day higher, and as long as we hold the midpoint of that bar, then that's what I look for, and we're above the overnight highs, we're above yesterday's close. Now I did not take the long trade because I'm biased still a little bit to the short side. If we look at the daily chart on Tesla, we had the reversal day earlier in the Tuesday, and then we followed through nicely with a nice red day yesterday, and we have some weekly targets down below. So my bias is still to the short side, and that's why I didn't want to take the the initial green bar on the 15-minute chart, although I actually was looking for a failure here to possibly get short, but it didn't happen. So you get the first directional move of the day. Now, what I always look for is even on a strong day after the first directional move, you'll normally get some kind of pause, and then you determine how orderly that pause is to see if you're going to then test those highs again. And in this case, that's kind of what I'm monitoring now. As soon as I got in this trade here on the 5-minute chart, I wanted to see that 15-minute chart confirm. In this case, it was an inside bar that we got a breakdown, and we reached that first little magnitude. And now we're just getting the orderly pause. So the question here is, on this 2-up move, are we going to take out the high of this day or not? And truthfully, even if we do and then barely fail, as long as we stay below yesterday's high, and in that case that would cause a 2-up on the daily chart, and then all bets are off. But as long as we kind of hold here, so far this is just an inside day to me, and which means that we can end up an inside day and then going 2-1-2 continuation tomorrow. But in terms of a day time frame trade today, I still think we're going to pause up here inside this red bar, given that the context is still down, and then I'll have to just see whether it's just an inside day or we can get a full-fledged reversal. Now, to get a full-fledged reversal on the day, for me, it's a little rare because we have to come below the midpoint of that first bar. That would then target the overnight lows, and then that would target yesterday's close, and so on and so forth. So I'm not sure we're going to get there today, but I think getting in short up here, or a failure to make another push up higher here that doesn't take out yesterday's high, is a good short trade to at least come back down into the range for a good scalp trade. And then I could see how the day ends. If we really get a big reversal, maybe we'll take all this out by the end of the day, since that's where the context is. So we'll see what happens. But I just wanted to show you, again, based on the way I view these 15-minute charts, I just look for a directional move to start the day. Then the question is, are we going to, take out the intraday high? In this case, since it was up, that develops a little later. Usually then you only get 2 pushes up, and that's it for the day. So if anything else, even if we come up here and just fail, I think we'll just chop around here and not go much higher. And we could possibly reverse lower. I mean, that's still what I'm hoping for. There's still plenty of time. It's 11 o'clock in the morning, so still time in the day to do that. This is now the push up. There's no doubt about it. So what I'm hoping for here is this 15-minute chart just kind of failing up here, and then not taking out yesterday's high, and then that should be it for the day for sure. And then the question is, how much of a pullback are we going to get? So I'll check back later, but just wanted to point all that out in terms of going short or buying puts on Tesla this morning.